And transition over. Hey, welcome to Clinically Inane. This is a podcast where two nerdy guys from Seattle area talk about nerdy stuff. And my name is Curtis. That's Boyd.
I am.
What's that?
I am.
You are today?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why
good.
not?
Oh, good. You decided
This
you
is
are
the
this
first
week.
half of the week.
Yeah. Welcome to our stream. If you are joining us for the stream today, if you can't tell, I woke up half an hour ago. Not bad.
They may not realize it unless you mentioned it.
Yeah,
They might have seen at least 45 minutes.
45 minutes ago. Yeah. I have coffee now.
Good for you.
Mm-hmm. Is my
Yes.
So yeah. Okay. Cool. Is my voice different today? Right now?
You got a gravel to your voice.
Is it a little bit gravelier than usual?
There's a gravel to your voice.
Yeah, I not doing it on purpose. It is just how it is today.
Today is Sexy Curtis.
Today is Sexy Curtis Day, and no day is Sexy Curtis Day. But that is fully 100%.
Today is Action Hero Curtis.
Yeah. That is fully 100%, and also the reason why I woke up half an hour before the stream, thinking I'm normally going to wake up at like 8 o'clock.
Yep.
Nope. Half an hour before the stream.
Yep.
Literally woke up, looked at what time it was, went, shit, and got out of bed. Not bad to get everything set up, too. I got it set up in less than 10 minutes.
Better than half an hour after the stream.
Yeah, that's true. You would have come woke me up.
Yeah, I could just come down and put the cameras in your room and just talk while you were asleep.
Snoring. Yeah. But, no, I went to Emo Nite last night.
Yeah, I did not.
Yeah.
I'm too happy for it.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed.
For those who aren't familiar with the concept, Emo Nite takes all of those pop punk and emo hits from mid-aughts up until early 2010s.
That's the thing is, Emo Nite misses a lot of me.
It's early aughts until mid-2010s.
Yeah. I was just before emo.
Yeah. And it's true. Like, we've had this discussion. You've missed a lot of the music that Ashley and I listened to
back in my day,
pretty
we was kind
heavily.
of depressed.
Yeah. So it's a DJ night of all of that music, and we go and dance and sing and have a genuinely good time all around.
Yeah.
And Ashley and I went hard last night at it. Yeah.
I heard there were shower shifts when you guys got home.
Yeah. Yep. When we got home, we both took quick showers. But
to wash it off.
You've gone to concerts where
Could you taste it?
yeah, you can taste other people's sweat in the air.
Hanging in the air.
Yeah. And at one point we were leaning against the bar and I go, is the fact that my arm is currently sitting in a small puddle on the bar, is that a drink spill or is that sweat?
Why not both?
Yeah, I think it was a bit of column A, but a bit of column B. It's kind of gross. But
What, have you never had a sweat and tonic?
yeah. It was one of those things where we each had a couple drinks and did not feel it for a second. Any feeling of being oh, I had a couple drinks, it immediately got
A sweat and sour?
sweat. Yeah. And we danced off our drinks.
Yeah.
In a matter of minutes. We went pretty hard, and that included singing along to every song. So hence this today. But it was interesting. There's some interesting characters there this time.
I'm sure.
Emo Nite is always a real interesting dynamic of people who are clearly I'm you can hear me okay, right? I can barely hear myself in my headphones, but that's because
I'm hearing you. So
okay, cool.
So.
I'm gonna have to trust you. I'm really muted to me in my earphones.
What?
Yeah, exactly. I can hear you fine, but it's because it's my voice. It's kind of weird.
It echoes wildly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because with headphones in your own voice, it almost sounds like your own internal monologue more.
Yeah.
Curious, you're not actually speaking. You're just saying all this in your head.
Did you get that? But
Most intelligent has ever been on the podcast.
so there's interesting like different groups of people. There are people like me and Ashley and a couple of our friends that we ran into who are like the relatively, I guess, average emo kid, where we're like, we like emo and pop punk music, but we never like fully committed to like.
I mean, only one of you ever had a hair swoop.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Yeah,
It was Ashley. But
did Ashley have a hair swoop?
yeah, Ashley
Then
had a
two
hair
of you did.
Oh yeah, Danielle did too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ashley had a hair swoop.
All right.
It wasn't an intentionally emo one. She did have a hair swoop.
I didn't
though.
know either of them back then, though.
That's true. Oh no, Ashley had a hair swoop when you knew her.
Did she?
Yeah. Not in high school.
Yeah.
But
I didn't actually meet Ashley till I moved over here.
yeah, I know.
Okay.
She's had a hair swoop sometime in the last 10 years.
Okay.
But we
Because yeah, the couple times she came to Cheney, I never met her because she never visited you.
you were gone when she came to Cheney.
No, there was like 2 times earlier where she came to Cheney and didn't visit you. I remember.
No.
There was at least one.
No. Oh, yeah, when she was dating
Yeah.
one of the guys you were going to school with. Yeah, I forgot about that. Whatever, he doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But the anyway, there was a group of like different group dynamics. There was a group of folks who looked like they'd be more comfortable in a regular club setting and then in like an emo club setting.
Yeah.
But they knew all the words. They were just, but like most of the people there were like dancing in like the standard pop punk emo way, like a bunch of bouncing around and like not really like, I wouldn't call any of it like sexy dancing like you would like be doing in a club with like sexy
Do you not
R&B
find jumping
movement.
sexy?
Yeah.
I found some mosh pits very sexy.
Yeah. And there's like one group of girls who came in who were like from that type of crowd, but they knew all the words and singing along.
Yeah.
They're having a good time. It's just kind of
A juxtaposition.
a juxtaposition. And then there was a group of dudes who were like super like buff and broy
Yeah.
that were like super into it too. Like everyone there was super into it. It's just a different.
I mean, they also might have been emo kids who just found a gym.
Found a gym. Yeah.
Well, they're also the group of it's the kids who are basically, I want to say kids now, but like 21. They're too young for emo, but they're still there because they remember it.
Mm-hmm.
Like us going to an 80s night.
Yeah. Actually, yes. A couple of groups of that. There was one girl who like was dancing around in the area with me and Ashley who was super fucking ripped.
Yeah.
Like she was only wearing like this like small sports bra and jeans. And the girl had a full 6-pack.
Nice.
Like full 6-pack and like ripped arms. She was like fucking muscles, man. And like we were just like, God damn, it was the 6-pack. It was just like, holy shit, dude.
Well, she's actually been dancing to emo for this entire time since it first started. Just
Yeah.
all that jumping over the years.
Actually, a lot. You lose a lot of weight if you go to the dance club. If you go dance a lot, especially this type of thing.
No, I mean, she's been dancing to emo since
Oh,
2005.
oh no.
She has cursed shoes.
There was one girl who kept. I was wearing my vest with all my patches and shit on it, and she kept like hitting me.
Do you still have some pinned on?
No.
Okay.
No, I never had any pinned on. But she kept hitting me like on the shoulder and on the back and on the arms and stuff like that. And I like at one point she took out her phone, turned on the flashlight, and read all the patches on my shirt, on my vest.
Yeah.
But like, it was 100% her kind of trying to get me to pay attention to her.
Like a cat?
Yeah, kind of like that kind of thing. I was like, I'm here with my friends. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, right.
But I was just it was very entertaining that her reaction to like seeing me like was to like it wasn't a hard hit
To bat at you?
yeah, it was just batting at me. It was just like whap, whap, whap.
Sorry, I'm still entertained by the idea of shoes that before she did dance in like modern times.
But
Her
like
shoes that make you twerk till death.
her shoes that make you twerk till death.
Yes.
I'm gonna create a D&D homebrew for
Cursed
that.
item. Yeah.
Cursed item. But Yeah, no, it was just interesting to have somebody be like we're having fun. Whap, whap, whap.
I'll keep that in mind for next time we're having fun.
Yeah, it's like what is going on? There's a couple people who are dancing so hard that their drinks just kept flying out of their hands.
That happens.
Yeah. One girl tried to stage dive.
Oh no.
She survived because of me.
Did you catch a girl?
Like the two girls in front of who are her friends in front of her because so I don't know if you know this about Emo Nite. They encourage people to get up on the stage and dance.
I've been to a couple of them.
Yeah. But they so she was going to stage dive off and her friends were like, "Yeah, do it. Everyone will like catch her." And her friends were not going to catch her. And I literally just picked her up. Like her friends kind of like had her.
You just kept her from grounding.
I just kept her from grounding and eventually the rest of the crowd behind me took her away. But there was a good 10 seconds where I was the only one holding her in the air. And it was we got done and the super buff girl goes, "You're the reason she's not on the floor." I was like, yeah, that was real intense for a second there.
I'm still entertained with the vision of someone just crowd diving, just thwap.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen it before.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen somebody do the stage dive and then just hit ground because they just didn't time it right and they got people who weren't paying attention.
Yep.
Or people just were not.
I've also seen the Tommy Boy effect.
Remind me.
No, it's Black Sheep. Black Sheep, he goes to stage dive.
Yeah, it goes to stage dive
and everyone just moves.
Yeah.
That's the awkward one.
That's right after he yells "Kill Whitey," if I remember correctly. Yes. Yeah. Kill Whitey.
And then tried to stage dive at a political rally.
It was at Rock the Vote.
Oh, it was.
It was MTV's Rock the Vote. Yeah. Because it was the 90s.
Yep. Kill Whitey is a very valid thing to say these days.
Yeah, it was very strongly worded in the 90s.
Yes.
But yeah, it was a fun night. My voice is obviously taking a toll. I'm very glad that I decided not to go to the gym yesterday afternoon.
Oh yeah, you could have been buff as buff girl though.
I've been going to the gym the rest of the week, but can you imagine going and doing leg day right before you go do a bunch of cardio and jumping around? That would not have gone well.
I feel like leg day on Thursday might have almost been worse.
It probably would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably would have been.
So I said I'm mean this week about gyms.
Yeah.
I joined a gym about 7 months ago and haven't seen any improvement. I think I'm going to have to go down there and see what the hell's going wrong.
Yeah. I've been back in the gym for 2 weeks and I actually have seen improvement.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's nice. It's one of those, quick bounce back things.
Yeah. You feel better if nothing else.
Yeah. I was actually wondering, I was like, I feel like I'm not pushing myself as hard this week as I did last week. And then I realized, last week was the get back on the bike.
Yeah.
Like
literally.
No, I don't do the bike, but that was the I'm gonna be sore.
Yep.
And this week I'm a little sore,
but not as sore as you were for Ren Fair.
But not as sore as I was for Ren Fair. Ren Fair. God,
that was only a week ago.
It was only a week ago. Not even a week ago. Was it Saturday? Did we go Saturday? Okay.
We left after we recorded.
That's right. Yeah. I was an object in motion.
Yeah.
A Curtis in motion stays in motion.
Yes.
Because we didn't sit until we finally got to the tavern.
Pretty much, yeah.
Near the end, and that was the first time I sat down and went, "Oh no!"
You had some trouble getting it. You were definitely sore getting out of the car when we got there.
Yeah, but we hadn't. But between then and the tavern was 3.5 hours, 4 hours.
Yeah,
and we didn't sit in that time period. We just kept going.
Yep.
And even when we got food, we ate food while walking.
Yeah.
And so we don't have that. Didn't have the I have to try and sit down and get back up until a few hours in. Then all of a sudden I was like, right, my legs hurt.
Did we stop somewhere else? Because I had a brief video of Curtis trying to get out of the car.
Yeah, we stopped at the bar on the way home.
All right.
Because we were we wanted food.
Yeah.
And we're let's just stop at the bar and get some food.
Yep.
and Boyd took a video of me
just stumbling out of the car.
That's stumbling. It was old man standing. It was the thing where you flip your legs out and get them both on the ground, and then not so much push yourself up from your legs as much as grab onto other things and lift yourself up to the point where you're on your legs.
Old man status.
What's that?
You threw both legs at once, not one leg, and then the other leg.
Yeah, I didn't do one leg at a time. Yeah.
You gotta get those in the right order, though.
Yeah. Right leg first, left. No, wait. There's a pretty good video of me going, and every time I stood up, I would make noises.
Yep.
Yeah. That thing.
Elder Chandler.
Yeah, and then sitting down. It's always like that.
It was only awkward when he did while just sitting.
Yeah.
Just in the middle.
But
chewing.
Yeah, it was.
We really are a podcast of weird noises. Hi, we're Clinically Inane. We are two nerdy guys from Seattle recording podcasts about nerdy stuff in movies and making weird noises.
Yeah, we almost went to go see Good Boys this week, but
you had Emo Nite.
I decided I wanted to go to Emo Nite. You had shit you had to do around the house, so you just stayed and did shit around the house.
Yep.
Like, it was, a prioritized kind of thing. Shit, I didn't watch anything this week that was new. Did you? I was if I wasn't here, I had a lot of work stuff this week. I did finally get some Assassin's Creed Odyssey playing in. And Assassin's Creed Odyssey is pretty dope.
This week. Nah. You watched one new thing.
What did I watch?
Critical Role.
Oh yeah, I watched Critical Role on Thursday. It was a good episode.
Beyond that,
I guess I watched Talks Machina on Tuesday.
I got nothing.
Yeah. I this week has been a very technical week. It's dope until Cerberus, who's unbeatable. Oh, really? I'm super early in the game. Yeah. Well,
it's been out for a while.
It is kind of a get good game. Like it is a little bit like when they updated the fighting style. Oh, the Atlantis DLC. Interesting. I don't have any of the DLC. I bought the pack that was like the base level game for Origins and Odyssey. Stopped playing Origins and I started playing Odyssey, and I like Odyssey a lot better.
That's fair.
And I realized, wow, I had this discussion with you, but you haven't played enough Assassin's Creed games to really understand it.
I've played 2.
Yeah, you've played Assassin's Creed 2 and...
No, I played 1.
Played 1 and Black Flag.
Flag.
Yeah. You played Black Flag because pirates.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because pirates.
Yeah. So all of the things that they got right in Black Flag were things that were good about Assassin's Creed 3. Mm-hmm. But generally, Assassin's Creed 3 wasn't a very good game.
That's American Revolution.
Yeah. It wasn't a very good game. That's how I feel about Odyssey versus Origins, because they added a lot of new game dynamics to.
So is this like 7?
It's like 8 or 9,
okay.
Maybe 10. That's why they've stopped numbering them.
Yeah.
Well, also they did 3 Assassin's Creed 2 games.
Did they?
Yeah.
What's the one? Is it the one right after Black Flag that's in England? Like 1800s?
Maybe the with the twins.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
They've done a lot. Enough that I can't keep up. Syndicate. Thank you, Matt.
All right.
Yes. Maybe. I know that they did a DLC that you can. They did a DLC that you can use. That goes with Black Flag, but technically you can play it as its own game. Freedom's Cry.
Yeah.
Where you play as Adewale.
Yeah.
But no, like I feel like everything that they got wrong, that they kind of like
wrong about this, they carried. Wait.
No, everything that they started in Origins as kind of like a, hey, here's how everything started, and we're gonna use this as kind of a launch point to try and create a bunch of super old games now. like super older ones. And they got a lot of stuff they did a good job with a lot of stuff in it, but the storyline is kind of like meh. And I did appreciate that they showed why they started cutting the fingers off of the assassins on their,
because your little takes your finger off.
Yeah, because basically he on a quick kill used it and didn't fully get his hand out of the way, and so because it came out right there, so basically his finger was like right there, and it just went and cut it off right there. So, most important question: Cassandra or Alexios? Because you can play as one of two in Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Which have you been playing as?
I am playing as Cassandra. Because I don't know. Sometimes, like when it gives me the choice for a female protagonist, I enjoy playing as the female protagonist.
So I guess the short version you give me of this whole story was Black Flag carried over a lot of things that 3 did well, and this is carrying over a lot of all the things that Odyssey's carrying all the things that Origins did well.
Yeah, and it brought in some of
tweaking new things.
Yeah, and tweaking new things, and it brought in some of the stuff from Black Flag. Like it brought back ship battles. Yeah, and the ship battles are still great. It's just you're using archers and javelins instead of cannons.
So this one's set in Greece.
Yeah.
Origins was set in Egypt.
Correct.
Which, I mean, ship battles and one or the other makes more sense.
Yeah. Well, there was boats and stuff in Egypt because there's, lakes and rivers and stuff like that. But I may just not have gotten to a point where you could have ship battles, but
like you didn't get far enough north.
But I feel like there probably wasn't going to be any because they introduce it pretty early if there is.
2 very different areas too.
Yeah. Yeah. But
one's a peninsula of islands, and the other's a large desert.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Is it a peninsula? Or is it an archipelago? I think it's an archipelago. Because an archipelago is a collection of islands, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Greece is like a peninsula and archipelago together.
Yeah. A peninsula is a single landmass that shoots off to the side.
It's connected. It's surrounded by water on 3 sides.
Yeah.
I think Greece is both.
Yeah. An archipelago is a collection of islands.
Yep. I learned that from Civ 5.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite map styles.
So at our work thing this week, somebody asked me, they're like, what is a sound? Like, why do they call it Puget Sound?
Oh.
And like,
well, it comes from a hearing term.
Yeah. No, why is it called a sound? Like in water terms, what is a sound? And I'm like, I was trying to think of the best way to explain it. And I was like, basically, it's an inverse peninsula.
Yeah,
it's a finger of salt water coming in from the ocean, surrounded by land on 3 sides.
But what's the difference between a sound and a bay?
A bay is just an inlet that is collected. I think it's 2 sides as a bay.
Think like Hudson Bay.
It might be. I think it's size.
A bay. Oh, so you're technically wrong. A bay is it has an opening and a closing. A small part going out. A sound is a series of inlets. So think about how many little bays there are along the sound.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why it's the sound, not just because it's the 3-sided thing.
But it's true. It's basically everything that's called a sound is basically an inverse peninsula.
Because there's a bunch of little inlets.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm really enjoying Assassin's Creed Odyssey a lot. Like I'm actually gonna. I showed you the map the other day. It's a fucking huge game.
Yeah. It's
like bananas, insane, huge, big fucking game. And so I'm really gonna enjoy it. It does do a good job of basically being like, you're not allowed to go here yet without being shitty about it, by basically showing you like, hey, if you try and like the second you look at the guy, they put, instead of showing you what level it is, it's just a skull. Like when you look at a guy, it's like, I'm currently level 9. So it's like, oh no, I'm currently level 10. It's like, so if you look at this thing and like you're level 10, it basically will show you up to like 2 above you, because you could ostensibly handle 2 levels above you.
That's the get good part.
Yeah. And like sometimes it's even at your own level, man. You need to like do some work.
Yeah.
But they
Well, because also a lot of games, it's one you can equip weapons, right?
yeah.
And equipping the right weapons can also fluctuate what skills you can take on.
Yeah, and you can as you progress in the game, you can create like up to like 4 or 5 quick loadouts to basically be like, I'm going into this battle situation, I'm gonna have this loadout. I'm going into this battle situation, I'm having this loadout, kind of thing.
Yep.
Like, I'm going more assassin-y. I'm gonna create a loadout that's like all assassin gear.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm going into a big fight. I'm gonna create a thing that's all warrior gear, kind of thing.
I'm taking down a general versus I'm assassinating a politician.
Yeah. One of the things that they kind of they took it a little bit of a I think they kind of took a little bit from like Shadow of War with their because Shadow of War has the rivals system in it.
Okay.
The Lord of the Rings, Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War.
Yeah.
They had the rival systems in it, which were basically the big orc generals kind of thing.
Yep.
In this, it's mercenaries, and basically there are all these mercenaries that are throughout the land, and if you do a certain amount of shit, like they'll send mercenaries to hunt you.
Ooh, fun.
Or you can pay off the bounty kind of thing.
Yeah.
You don't have to go anywhere to pay off the bounty though. You can just pay it off
Magically. Your hawk delivers it.
Yep. But
So I just picture the guy like the bounty officer, just a hawk shows up, drops a bag of money,
yeah,
leaves.
Yeah. What the fuck? But some of them, like, I just killed one who, like, it was part of a mission to kill him because he was a mercenary working for the other faction.
Yeah.
And so it was part of my mission to go kill that guy.
Okay.
And in doing so, but like I tried to fight him. I fought him twice. The first time I just wasn't fast enough on my reflexes. I'm still kind of getting used to it.
Yep.
And I died.
Happens.
Yeah. The second time you have like these like kind of like special moves, that power up moves that you can use. Like basically you get like have this like adrenaline thing at the bottom, and it like powers up and you can use special attacks and stuff like that. I have one that's like, the Sparta kick kind of thing. Like this is Sparta poof kick thing.
Yep.
I got it so that he was kind of like facing with his back to a cliff, and I literally just kicked him off the cliff.
That works.
I like did a quick assassin, like I sneak attacked and took out like half of his life, and then I kicked him off the cliff, and he went down and hit the bottom. I was like, I didn't know if it was gonna actually kill him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally killed the shit.
Or if it's even gonna count as your kill.
Yeah. Oh no, those ones do.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they do. It's not like the old games where it's like you kicked him and then he fell off a cliff. I guess he died.
Assassin's Creed still doing the same thing where you technically don't die. It is a simulation disconnection.
You desynchronize.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes. Yeah.
Which actually makes an interesting way to explain like multiple lives.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's an ingenious story element that they introduced with the first game that basically makes it so it's like you don't have to have like a life counter. It's like you just desynchronized. And so I that it is a good thing. I did. One of the other things that they added to Assassin's Creed Odyssey is they added romancing.
Ooh.
Like you can like hit on people and flirt with people and like trying to romance different characters. And I was trying to decide early on.
Can you romance the mercenaries?
That's a good question. I don't know. Probably not if they're trying to hunt you.
Your lover has come to kill you.
Yeah. But I discovered that I think I knew that, but I'd forgotten about it.
Yeah.
And so when I was finally playing, there was a character that I like helped out of a thing, and like there's dialogue tree options in this. I mean, it's not super in depth, but it is something that has an effect later on, kind of.
Oh
thing. And so in the dialogue tree, like one of the options had a little heart next to it, And I was like, oh, I'm so totally doing that. And I was talking with somebody about it, and they're like, so, like, who are you going to hit on? And I was like, I think everyone.
Why not?
I'm just going to hit on everyone. Like, because I realized, because that first one was a female character.
Yeah.
That my female character was hitting on. I was like, okay. Yeah, it doesn't really influence anything, Matt says. Yeah, like I said, there's some dialogue.
It's not like Mass Effect.
It's not like Mass Effect. It's like Mass Effect Ultra Light.
Yeah.
Like the most recent decision I made that affected things in some manner was I decided not to kill somebody.
Okay.
Who it was like there was the option to kill them or don't kill them.
Spare their life. And
I decided to spare their life. That was pretty much it. But they so like I was just like, I'm gonna hit on everyone. Just make it so my character's like, fuck it, let's just hit on everyone.
Yeah, like you do.
Because why not? And then I laughed really hard when I was looking at the map and one of the islands, and this island does exist.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, I'm gonna hit on everyone. Like right after I decided that, I looked at the map and found the island of Lesbos.
Yeah.
I was like, this is amazing. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's a fun game. It also has been better since I swapped out the hard drive this week in my PlayStation.
Yeah,
I swapped out the hard drive in my PlayStation this week, and I was worried before that my PlayStation was starting to get old and it was running slow because just that it was running slow.
It sounded like you can have a car.
Yeah, it was starting to run slow, and it was like, God, I hope that like it's not dying kind of thing. Yeah, no, it turns out my hard drive was just very full.
Yeah,
and
it wasn't happy.
It wasn't happy about it, so I swapped it out from 500 gig to 2 terabyte
and a hybrid
drive. Yeah, and strangely, it hasn't had any of those problems.
Hey,
yeah, so that's been nice.
That is nice.
Yeah, and yeah, basically this week has been the week of buying computer parts for me. Apparently,
it has been. You got a little pile going in the corner over here.
Yeah, I have a small pile building in the corner where I'm going to build a computer next week. I'm actually building a computer. You know that. It's not like I'm getting like a fucking Lincoln Log set of computer parts and putting it together.
Tinker Toys.
I had Lincoln Logs.
I didn't have either one at home, but Grandma had both.
Oh, okay. I built an entire diorama for a history assignment out of Lincoln Logs. It was pretty dope.
Was it the cabinet Abe Lincoln was born in and built with his own hands?
No, it was a Old West trapper fort.
One of my favorite, wait a minute, history things just he stated is that Abraham Lincoln was born in a cabinet built with his bare hands.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Hey, no. No.
Lincoln was actually our second time traveling president.
Yeah, so I'm excited to get that built. So hopefully by next week we will be running this on a new machine.
Ooh.
That's kind of the goal. That's honestly why I'm buying it. We've been running this Mac Mini is 8 years old.
Near young?
Well, it doesn't have a disk drive. And the last model with the disk drive came out in 2010.
Okay, then yeah.
So I think this is around 8 or 9 years old.
Yeah.
So I want to say this is the 2012 model.
That makes sense.
And it's so and when we have more than just these two cameras, as soon as we add a third camera, it if you watched any of those streams, it automatically gets super jerky. Yeah, like that. And we'll slow down and then speed up real quick, and then we go. It's basically doesn't have the graphical capacity to handle streaming all 3 cameras. So
hopefully this new one will.
If it doesn't, then what the fuck is going on? I'm putting fucking 4 gig graphic card in it just for the
16 gigs of RAM.
16 gigs of RAM to start. Yeah.
We're
currently running on Intel Core 2 Duo built-in graphics.
I think it's 512.
Yeah, 512 with Intel Core 2 Duo 5 with.
I think you're up to 8 gigs of RAM in that one. It might be at 16.
No, it's 8. It's
Okay.
an 8 gig. It's an 8 gig one where it maxed out at 4 gig sticks.
The one I have downstairs I have is the 16.
Yeah.
Because I have an old server one that's running. Well, that's what the servers is. These are this exact same form space.
Mm-hmm.
The server model has a slightly different bracket for the hard drive.
Yeah.
So it holds 2 hard drives instead of 1.
Yeah. 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 The server model could also handle a higher gig capacity.
Yeah.
Higher RAM capacity.
Yeah.
This is not the server model.
No.
This is 8 gigs of RAM.
I think this is the one I gave you.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, my old one that I got when I graduated from college is the Plex server in the house.
The server one's down in my room because I didn't want to give that one up.
That's fair. I mean, you can create your own server on it if you want to. You can create your own Plex server on that shit.
I'm actually tempted to just install, see if we can get Steam OS, the Steam OS on it.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know if Steam OS is a Unix build or not.
I have to play with it.
Yeah, but it would just have to be a Unix build. So
Yeah.
But
Well, no, I might be able to set it through
Parallels.
not Parallels. There's the built-in.
Boot Camp.
Boot Camp. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I haven't played with Boot. I've had Windows installed on that machine. I haven't had
Steam OS. Yeah. But it wouldn't be able to run the highest. You'd be running like your indie games on it.
There's some mainstreams I could run on it.
Yeah.
Civ.
Yeah. We were joking yesterday about like
how gorgeous Civ 6 is going to look
like,
on your 4 gig.
on my 4 gigs of RAM because like I don't play a lot of PC games. I'm more of a console gamer.
Yeah.
And so it's like, Boy was saying, you might want to get a like a better monitor if you're starting to game a little bit more. And I was like, my Civ 6 is going to look real great in 60 FPS.
Well, I was thinking even better monitor for like if you're doing graphics worker stuff at home.
Yeah. No, it was just kind of like
because this monitor is a little
old.
dated.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It works. It doesn't need to do it.
At least it's DVI.
Yeah. No, it's a DVI monitor.
Yeah.
No, it's a decent monitor. It's just an office monitor.
True.
It literally came from my old office when they were getting rid of some monitors. That's how I got it.
Is it 23 inch?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's 19 or 23. But it literally was like them going, hey, we're upgrading our monitors. We're going to get rid of some. Anybody wants some, they can like...
Yeah.
Before we recycle them, if anybody wants to claim, I was like, I'll take one.
Yeah.
That's why this exists. And the other thing I'm doing for the new computer is I haven't bought a hard drive because I'm going to cannibalize my externals.
That works.
Yeah.
What's the should be fine.
Oh,
there are some brands where they've installed basically extra firmware on the hard drives that make them hard to pull out of their...
Oh, no. The one in the silver casing is the one that's going to go in there.
Is that one you built yourself anyway?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There's a couple brands where like you pull their hard drives out of the case.
Yeah.
They don't run right.
Yeah. No, they're both Western Digital standard drives. Yeah.
And you're gonna reformat it anyway, so whether or not it has a master boot record right now doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be a full but anyway, eventually it's gonna get to the point where both of those hard drives are gonna be in the why run extra power and extra external drives when I have the base space in the case to put both of them in? Fuck it, why not, right?
I mean, the only advantage is for backups, it can put it in a second unit, so if the main unit is damaged, it has less risk of damaging the second unit also.
Oh, I'm not going to raid them.
Well, no, I mean, even if a computer gets fried, it can actually fry the hard drives.
Oh, yeah. Well. I'm not super concerned about that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not.
Yeah.
We can rebuild anything that we need to.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. But I could sign up for like one of those online ones where it's like $3 a month to do full backups.
So the downside of those
have to be connected to the internet.
If you have to download again, I've seen those. The re-downloads take weeks.
Whatever.
Yeah,
I don't care. That's when you do strategic downloads.
Yeah, and that's the thing is with the amount of cloud stuff nowadays, you just make sure your important stuff should save to the cloud.
And
back up your photos.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, Yeah, I'm excited to get the computer built and up and running and going. And the Cabal is reading all your data. The Cabal's already reading all our data. I don't give a shit.
Do you think it needs to be like cloud for them to read it?
Yeah. Like, I occasionally think about how, like, all of these, like, big data companies are already reading all, like, I'm so happy you guys are finding me downloading all these memes to send to my friends.
I mean, I accepted years ago that we were in a post-privacy society.
Yeah, very much so.
Once you accept it, things are just easier.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a difference between accepting it and being like, I'll do what I can when I can, but for the most part, I can't have any influence over that. Yeah.
I'm not worried about the big cabals reading my data.
No.
I'm going to keep it from credit card hackers, but...
Yeah, exactly.
What Facebook reads on my Facebook, I don't care anymore.
Or more specifically, what the FBI and
Given that
NSA are reading on my hard drives. Ooh, good job, guys. You found me playing old video games.
Well, that's the thing I realized is a lot of them, they're not... yes, there's stuff kind of about them reading random people's, messages and whatnot.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's just keyword searches.
Yeah. Was it... we know somebody who one of their friends sent them a Venmo payment.
Yeah.
And as jokingly in it, they're like, for the jihad. And their Venmo account got banned like instantly.
Yeah, it's all keywords.
Which is hilarious because what fucking person is going to be like, what terrorist is going to be dumb enough to be like, for jihad?
And that's the other thing, is it probably written in Arabic, not Western type.
Yeah. Like, who's going to be fucking stupid enough to do that? Some dumb white boy in Washington, that's who. Like, come on, guys. Get it together. Mm-hmm. It's a good point. Who's stupid enough to blow themselves up? It's a very good point. Yeah. Like, I think they'd be subtle enough not to Venmo somebody and say, for jihad. Like, little dynamite and explosion emojis.
Here's $1,500 for pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually, like, you should be paying attention to that more.
It's like the the first Men in Black thing, the little girl with the science books.
Yeah, little Susie. What's she doing reading quantum physics? Those are way too advanced for her. She's up to some shit. That's
who you're going to be looking for, not the guy who's just working out in the street light.
That guy over there, I realized he's just working out.
Yeah.
That guy, I was like worried about him. Then I saw he had a tissue in his hand. Realized he's just sneezing.
Yeah.
Little Susie there.
Yeah, see, that's the shit you got to worry about. It's not the obvious ones.
Yeah.
Well, I say that, but there's one or two Washington politicians.
Yeah. But that is still a great scene. That movie is still great. The first Man in Black is still an amazing movie.
Yeah. The series trickles off over time.
Yeah, it just kind of...
I don't know. That's the real debate. Is Men in Black 3 or International lower?
I'm going to have to give it to International on that one. Yeah. Definitely. Because Men in Black 3 at least had a set purpose.
Yep.
Whereas International was kind of like all over the place. Yeah. And at least Men in Black 3 has a likable protagonist. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it depends which one defines a protagonist in the Men in Black International.
Yeah, but Hemsworth definitely is not likable in it.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
However, Pawnee,
God, what a pointless fucking character. What a pointless character. Like, honestly, we had this discussion when we reviewed the movie. As much as I love Kumail, it's not a...
The character's added to add Kumail.
Yeah, that's 100%. Excuse me, I'm getting like that little thing in my throat.
Pawnee is what happens when you put Mystery Science Theater into the movie itself.
Which is funny because Kumail used to host a show with Jonah Ray.
Yeah, but all he really does is just comment what's going on around him.
Yeah.
In a comedic way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they did used to host a show together.
Yeah.
The Meltdown with Jonah and Kumail. I have a poster from season 1 that I picked up at San Diego Comic-Con when I was there.
Congratulations.
Yeah. But
Both are moving on to other things since then.
Yeah, actually, Jonah released something this week.
Yeah.
He released his, it officially released this week to digital platforms. He did a little, 7 song EP.
Did you watch it yet? Listen to it?
Yeah, of course. I bought the album.
There's new media you got this week.
Yeah. It's You Can't Call Me Al. I actually listened to it when he did it 8 months ago.
Yeah.
Before somebody pulled the before they pulled it off because record studio.
You listened when it was official, and they pulled it because it was going to go official.
Yeah.
So some official pulled it because it went official.
Yeah. When Asian Man Records said that they were going to put it out an actual record for it, he pulled it off his Bandcamp. But it's called You Can't Call Me Al, and it's
is it Weird Al cover?
It's punk versions of Weird Al songs.
Does it have that one? You know which one?
Which one?
What is the one? What was the one Weird Al song you were really waiting for at Weird Al's show?
Oh, Albuquerque?
Yeah.
No, it does not have Albuquerque. It's got Frank's 2000-inch TV. Oh God.
So they're all Al originals. They're not Al.
No. I think a couple of them are the parodies. Hold on. Let me look up. I'm tired spacing.
Because somehow a punk version of Sounds Like Teen Spirit just seems very almost meta.
Yeah. Nope, not You Can Call Me Al. You Can't Call Me Al. Which is, by the way, a parody of the. There it is, Jonah Ray. You Can't Call Me Al. So, they're different versions of Al originals. That's good. I like that. I'm sure somebody said that before, but we're gonna give it to you now. So they're different versions of. See what you can figure out what song it is. Be Stupid, I Dare You To.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what the original song is.
Yeah.
Be Stupid.
Be Stupid, I Dare You To is what it's called.
Yeah.
But Jonah calls it. It's Dare to Be Stupid.
Oh. So these are Jonah's rename of the album. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. Then that's like in track. I was trying to.
Yeah. Frank's 2K TV.
Frank's 2000.
Yeah, Frank's 2000-ish TV. It's only 5 songs. He does a new wave version of the Reptilicus rap from Mystery Science Theater.
Nice.
Yeah. Which was written by Paul and Storm. But welcome to, in parentheses, Amish Paradise.
I think it's Amish Paradise.
Yeah. And just in partially in parentheses, just beat it.
Is it BEET?
It's just and B are in parentheses and then eat it. It's eat it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's covers of.
So just be eat it.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's the last one you can see.
Okay.
Jumping into the camera there. See if you can see it there.
Sorry, when you said the first one, I was trying to think of that was a Weird Al cover of something. I'm like,
no, it's a cover of Weird Al's parody of Beat It. So it's a cover of 2 originals and 2 parodies.
Yeah, and the first one I was trying to think of, okay, Be Stupid, I Dare You. I was trying to think of what weird, I thought that was some Weird Al track. I didn't know that. I was trying to figure out the original song.
Yeah.
All right.
So I've listened to it. It's great. It's Jonah's. I mean, Jonah worked with excuse me, one of the guys from Fiddlar, and I think was it Denver Daly?
Sure.
A couple of his friends who are Denver Daly's Impressors, his actual band. May have been Tony Thaxton, but
he worked with some guys from Fiddlar and some other people.
Well, yeah, a couple folks to
actual
Well,
I don't want to say actual musicians, but
yeah,
he worked with other musicians.
Cody Vadalato, that's who it was.
Okay,
Cody Vadalato, who's in Pressers with him, they're releasing an album later this year. It's him, Denver Daly, and Cody Vadalato, which is awesome. Cody's from Seattle.
Nice.
He was in the Blood Brothers.
Okay.
And and Zach from Fiddler, the lead singer from Fiddler.
Yeah.
And they recorded it together. And so on one of the tracks, Zach has a single lyric of screaming in it, which is on his Dare to Be Stupid cover.
Yeah.
Which he's already put out 2 videos for it too. He put out one video that they shot over a weekend in his house, where they just did like a house party version of it.
Nice.
Which was for Amish Paradise. And then the other one was that they released this week with the album coming out. I think it got released yesterday. Mm-hmm. Is for Frank's 2000-inch TV, and they took scenes from UHF and overlaid Jonah into them. So like it like to make it like he was the host kind of thing.
Yeah,
it's pretty great. It's pretty well done. They did a really good job with it.
So Welcome to Amish Paradise is a punk cover of a Weird Al cover
of Gangster's Paradise, of
a song from a hip hop song from a movie
that won an Oscar.
Yeah,
it was best original song.
Yeah.
From
a man who needs to learn to update his hairstyle.
Yeah.
Have you seen Coolio recently?
Yeah.
Oh
buddy. But the vinyl itself it's a full size record. It's just got, but it's only one sided. So it's 5 songs on one side. You flip it over on the other side, and
it's just scratching noises.
No, a guy named Dana Lechtenberg did the art on the other side, and it says, and it's based on it's a parody of the UHF logo.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Sure if you played it, it's just.
Oh, if you played it, it wouldn't make any noise. Yeah, it would just be scratching and
white noise,
static. Yeah.
Occasionally it hits the paint.
It's not paint, it's etched.
Oh, it hits the etching edges.
Yeah. No, you don't paint the other side. They're etched.
You know what I mean. As it hits the artwork, it just.
Yeah. I love those. I love those things where they have an extra side, so they're like, fuck it, we'll just do some sort of art etching. Yeah. Like Explosions in the Sky did that on The Earth Is Not a Cold Dead Place, because it's takes up 3 sides, so they have a 4th side, and it's a recreation of the album cover as an etching.
Which clipping, their back side, their 4th side.
Their 4th side is
sample tracks, basically.
Yeah. They turned it into if you wanted to sample it for
like live stuff.
For live stuff, you can sample it. Yeah, it's pretty ingenious.
It's a beat disc, basically.
Yeah. That's a pretty ingenious way of doing that.
Especially given clipping in there.
That's something new this week. Did you listen to their new song?
I did.
Yeah. So Clipping announced this week they have a new album coming out through Sub Pop again later this fall. And all of the music in that album. So their last full album was Splendor and Misery, which is the sci-fi
nominated for award,
for Hugo Award,
yeah,
that kind of thing.
So first hip hop album.
Their first album was just Clipping.
Yeah, but no, Splendor and Misery was the first.
Oh, it was the first full length album to be nominated for a Hugo.
Yeah,
for its story writing. It was a big deal.
Yeah.
Great album too. Splendor and Misery is an amazing album. They announced that their third album is going to be another thing that's all following a concept. Mm-hmm. The concept, John Carpenter movies.
Interesting.
So the first song they released is inspired by Halloween.
Okay, I can see it.
Like that's why. Well, it's literally sampling.
When is it coming out?
That song?
No, the
album, not Halloween.
Okay. Before?
Yeah. But that's why. So like, think about the John Carpenter movies. So Escape from New York, The Thing, like vampires, like all these things that he built his own music for. Mm-hmm. He worked with other people on a few of them, but like for the most part, he writes all his own music.
Yeah.
He wrote the Halloween theme, the ting 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 ting
yep.
ding ding ding, like, and that's what is sampled for or like used as influence for the new Clipping song, and it's fucking dope. It's good. Yeah. It's real good. It's really really good. Mm-hmm. And that was that was a really great way of bringing in. They find these cool dynamics to bring into their music, and I'm really, really looking forward to the album.
Absolutely.
I mean, like I said, the new song's great.
Yeah,
it was really great. It came out on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah, I think so.
Because it was day 2 of my like whole thing at work where I sat in rooms for 2 days, and I got to work early. We have a deli we have a cafe at the office. So
we have a vending machine.
Yeah, we have one of those too. It's just
we have a vending machine.
Yeah, your vending machine is weird.
Which we technically have 3 vending machines.
Well, there's the vending machine with just shit in it.
Yeah, just random.
Not
stuff.
literally shit, just random things.
I mean, wouldn't be surprised, but
yeah.
Like I had a girl bought a book and it wedged in it this week, and
you had to go open it, and
I just shook it. It's got like buttons in it, like little packages of buttons.
Yeah, it's occasionally like you'll find a pack of like I've seen hardware for doors in it.
Yeah,
or candy.
Yeah, that's candy in that one.
I've seen candy.
Because there's the other vending machine that has like candy in it. It has.
There's the one vending machine that like. There's one soda machine that you press a button. It's just kind of random.
Yeah, but in that one, so it's $1 for all the cans. That one spits out 2 cans at random.
Yeah.
All you know is it's not cola and not diet.
Yep. But
they say the candy machine will have stuff like it'll usually have like a couple of ready to go meals in it.
Yeah. But anyway, I got there early that day and was literally I got an omelet for breakfast.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was nice.
I have a vending machine.
Yeah. Got an omelet for breakfast. I'm sitting there eating it, and I was like looking on my phone. It's like, hey, there's a new song from Clipping. So I remember like vividly before I have to go spend all day in a group of like 50 people.
Yeah.
I was eating breakfast and listening to Clipping. I was like, this is nice.
The fanciest thing we have for food is we have the Franz outlet next door.
Yeah.
Which has the pre-made Franz donuts and energy drinks.
We don't have like anything nearby our office, so which is why they put a cafe in. Like
if we didn't have that, oh god.
Let's put it this way: we don't have anything within walking distance of our office. If we wanted to drive somewhere,
we have options. If you want to walk, call my coworkers. You can make it from work to Burger King and back, but you're going to be eating as you walk.
Yeah,
and that's your lunch break.
Yeah, us it would be. You'd be pushing it.
Yeah.
But we can drive anywhere pretty easily.
I have a lot of coworkers who just don't drive.
Yeah, same. A lot of people, they have a shuttle service that brings people in from the light rail station to the office. So.
We're not that fancy.
Or people who bike in.
We have one coworker who drives trucks for the company as part of the field crew, but doesn't drive in life.
Yeah. Just the way it is sometimes. Yeah. Just the way it is sometimes.
Yep.
So, thinking about the next a couple weeks.
No.
We don't have a movie for a little while to review. Yeah. Like I was thinking about it. We have a little bit of a break. Next week is our week of D&D. Weekend of D&D. Well, my weekend of D&D.
Yeah, because you are hosting us on Saturday and you're playing.
I'm DMing on Saturday and I'm playing on Sunday. First time DMing in almost 10 years. I'm a little nervous.
Week after that, I'm going to PAX for a day.
Yeah, the week after that, I'm not doing anything.
Do you have Labor Day off?
Oh, yeah. Of course. Yeah, I have Labor Day off.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think we've had
You're going to PAX on Friday?
Yeah. I figured if I'm going to do it, I might as well do... I knew I wasn't going to make it to Saturday because it was what time I decided to go.
Yeah.
So going to choose between Friday and Monday, I figured Friday.
Yeah. I might try and grab a ticket. We're not going to Bumbershoot this year because Bumbershoot looks terrible. So...
Chapter 2 is the week after that.
Yes, we don't have anything until September 6th for movie reviews. So we're gonna have a lot of open discussion unless something else pops up in the meantime.
September's an interesting month for movies.
Yeah,
we currently have It, Joker, and the Addams Family.
Yeah, Joker.
I can very easily rank those 3.
Well,
movies.
Addams Family is October. We only have It. No, we only have it in September. You have to remember our calendars go out for 6 weeks.
Right. Okay. So. For October, we have Joker, Addams Family, Zombieland, Jojo Rabbit.
Do you know Jojo Rabbit? It's the new Taika Waititi movie.
Okay.
Where he's playing imaginary Hitler.
I think I saw it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still more excited for Addams Family than anything else.
That movie. No, the Addams Family movie looks fantastic.
Like that's outdoing Zombieland too, even.
Yeah. No, it gets heavy again once we get into November, December. But
that's Terminator, Doctor Sleep, Charlie's Angels, Ford versus Ferrari, Frozen 2, A Beautiful Something, and Knives Out.
A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
Yes.
Yeah, Knives Out, and then in December we only have Jumanji and Star Wars.
So. Charlie's Angels and Ford versus Ferrari for my birthday weekend.
Yeah. Charlie's Angels we're gonna kind of play by ear, but Ford versus Ferrari looks pretty great.
I'm almost leaning more Charlie's Angels over Ford versus Ferrari.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's your birthday weekend. You can decide what you want to do.
I will.
Yeah, it's so we're if anybody has any ideas of things that we should be saying too, though, feel free to spout out and let us know. Otherwise, we're just gonna be talking about whatever the fuck we want. Hopefully, I'll get to the end of Assassin's Creed at some point.
Maybe.
And hopefully,
or you're gonna get stuck at Cerberus.
Yeah. Well, that's in the DLC.
Oh.
So,
I don't know this shit.
Yeah. But hopefully next week this will be on a new machine. Like it won't really make much of a difference from
your end,
but for us it'll possibly. Actually, you know what? It might make a difference because we might be able to upgrade our stream from 720 to 1080.
Fancy.
Yeah, I know, right? Ooh, you could talk about books you read. I'm still reading Chuck Wendig's Wanderers right now. It's really good. It's really fucking thick though, and so I'm reading it when I sit down.
I'm still on Chuck Wendig's Star Wars.
Aftermath.
I'm got that going. Superheroes for.
I'm also still reading Matt's book. By the way, I'm really enjoying it. I'm just kind of like between like 4 books.
I have 4 going.
Yeah, I think it's 3 or 4.
There's Aftermath, Superheroes for Sale, Everything is Awful, and WordPress 5.
In WordPress 5, nice.
It's an interesting juxtaposition.
Yeah. But all that being said, we're out of time for this week.
Are we?
Yep. So we'll be back unless something changes. Same time next week.
Will we?
Yeah, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Will we really? Unless something changes.
I don't know what time that is in German time.
Yeah. Sorry, Matt. Evening. But the 10 a.m. Pacific time. And I think that pretty much covers everything.
Does it?
Yeah.
All right.
That's it for this week.
Bye, kids.
Bye, kids. That's an old man noise.
Yeah.